I'd now like to introduce two union experts, Pamela Vossenas and Eric Fruman. As Unite Here's Workplace Safety and Health Coordinator and Staff Epidemiology, Pamela has been responsible for documenting injuries to hotel workers, predominantly musculoskeletal disorders.
Sorry for the tongue twister.
And identifying remedies to prevent such injuries. Recently, she has expanded that focus to include surveys of airline catering workers about kitchen and truck hazards, surveillance gaps regarding injuries of food service workers, and testifying to OSHA about the lack of attention paid to health and safety needs of service industry workers. Eric is the Safety and Health Director for Change to Win, the partnership of 4 national labor unions founded in 2005, representing 5 million workers. He is the leading national trade union spokesperson on issues of job safety, health and disability, including OSHA standard setting and enforcement. He has also directed the safety and health programs for Change to Win's affiliated unions in the garment, textile, and related injuries since 1974. He has testified frequently before congressional committees on workplace safety and health-related issues and has helped shape numerous OSHA health and safety standards.
Being from a union, I feel more comfortable standing up. So thank you, Kim. I'd like to thank and congratulate all of the sponsors and the panelists for this important event, and a special recognition to Chris Jones and all families who share their stories. As some of you heard earlier this morning, in New York City in 1909, Local 25 of the International Ladies Garment Workers Union, the ILGWU, led a strike of over 20,000 shirtwaist workers. The majority were young immigrant women. It lasted close to 3 months, and they won a 52-hour work week, the right to negotiate salaries, and other rights at the majority of shirtwaist factories, but not at the Triangle Shirtwaist Company. Fast forward to March 25, 1911. Mary Domsky Abrams, a blouse operator who survived the Triangle Fire, recalls, "It was a day that was bursting with life, a day full of the first breaths of spring, and fate ruled that on this day, 146 young lives should be snuffed out in a terrible manner. That spring of 1911, we mourned our dead comrades, the victims of a society concerned only with profits of an individual, and not with the welfare of the many, the working masses. The Triangle victims were martyrs in the fight for social justice. The labor movement will always remember them, who with their young lives paved the way for a better world, a more just society, free from exploitation, in which equal rights for all will be respected." Unite Here, one of the successor unions of the ILGWU, pays tribute to those young immigrant women, children, and men who perished that day. Today, 80% of the jobs in the United States are in the service sector. Again, it is women, immigrants, and workers of color at an increased risk for many workplace injuries and illnesses. These same groups of workers remain at the forefront, courageously demanding safe jobs from employers and government agencies alike, as protection for service sector workers lag behind the times. As we speak, union and non-union housekeepers at Hyatt hotels are telling their stories to OSHA inspectors as part of complaints filed to reduce repetitive motion injuries and bring common sense solution to hotels, like fitted sheets, long-handled scrub brushes, and mops. It is 2011, isn't it? In a recent study of hotel workers published in the American Journal of Industrial Medicine, housekeepers were found to have the highest rate of injury of all hotel jobs studied. Among housekeepers, female Hispanic housekeepers had the highest injury rate. And by company, housekeepers working at Hyatt hotels in this study had the highest injury rate, with a risk of injury twice that of the company with the lowest rate. Let us hear from Anita Ibe, room attendant for 10 years at the Hyatt Regency Santa Clara. On September 4th, 2009, I felt severe pain in my right shoulder and arm as I tucked in the sheets. I went to the doctor and then was assigned to do light duty. I did not recover. I still work 8 hours a day cleaning rooms in painful anguish. Every night I wake up from the pain. I now have to use only my left arm to eat with a fork and a knife or to take a bath. Many of my coworkers also work with injuries. Nanita and other brave housekeepers remind us that 100 years after the Triangle Fire, workers in the United States still need to stand up for safe jobs. Let us honor those who have gone before us by enforcing and expanding regulations that protect workers' safety and their rights at work. And while the anti-regulatory agenda continues to unfold in Congress, let us not forget that safe jobs do build our economy. OSHA, NIOSH, MSHA, and the EPA need to be strengthened, not weakened. Let us take inspiration from those heroic women of the shirtwaist strike from over 100 years ago and join with workers, unions, and their allies everywhere to put workers first, before profits, and make all jobs safe. And lastly, let us not be fooled nor kid ourselves. Workers need more rights today, not less. Unite Here urges you on April 4th to stand together with the courageous public sectors from Wisconsin to Michigan to Ohio to Indiana to keep collective bargaining rights for all workers. The rights that give us a voice at work about health and safety, wages, and equality. The same rights fought for but never gained by those whose lives were robbed on that fateful spring day of March 25th, 1911. Thank you.